From Colorado's news leader, this is 9 News 6 a.m.
Good morning. Welcome back to the second half hour of 9 News 6 a.m. I'm Kyle Dyer.
And I'm Gary Shapiro. Thanks for joining us. It is March 7th, a Tuesday.
Finally today, the secret to success in business is not only about managing the bottom line, but the moral line as well. That's the premise of a book called Moral Intelligence, Enhancing Business Performance and Leadership Success. Now, the book draws on extensive research that was actually done from the Lennox-Aberman Group here in town. Chuck Wachendorfer from the Lennox-Aberman Group is joining us in the newsroom right now. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, Greg.
What's the main message that you want folks to take away after reading this book?
I think two things. Number one, we use our principles, values, and beliefs consciously or unconsciously every day to make hundreds of decisions that impact our life.
But is the office place really a place for morals and values?
Well, you know, 15 years ago, most people would have said no. And that was because most often morality or morals were confused with religion. Yeah. And I think what we realize now, and in fact the research that we've done in writing the book that Doug and Fred had done over the last 9 or 10 years, is that regardless of your gender, your race, your religious orientation, where you live, there are 4 universal moral principles of integrity, compassion, responsibility, and forgiveness that people believe as human beings we follow.
You have done a lot of research on this topic, and you have found that there really is a direct impact on the bottom line. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Absolutely. Especially in this country, our focus is about maximizing the productivity of the people that we lead or that we work with. And so in order to maximize productivity, most people are looking for some amount of significance in what they do, knowing that what they do and how they spend their time actually makes a difference for the better of the people around them. And so when you can help people understand that where they are, what they do, and where they spend their time in the workplace actually engages that, we've seen an increase in productivity.
That would make sense. And this topic is getting a lot of interest from business schools, too, around the country.
Well, business schools recognize that they have a responsibility for developing the business leaders in this country. That includes not only improving their, academic knowledge in terms of running a business, but it also includes their ethical leadership as well in that business, because as we see, businesses not only in this country but around the world impact the lives of millions of people.
Right. Chuck Wachendorfer, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it. Again, the name of the book is Moral Intelligence. It's written by Doug Lennox and Fred Keel. It's on newsstands right now and in bookstores if you want to check it out. It's really an interesting book. Yeah, and a lot of business schools around the country are taking this and using it as a textbook now in some of their classes. So.
Cool. Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Thank you very much.
You're watching 9 News with Gary Shapiro, Kyle Dyer, Nick O'Kelly, Greg Moss, Susie Borgen, and Tanya Hotman in Skyline. On KUSA, Colorado's first and only news presented in high definition.
That is all the time we have this morning. Updates throughout the day at 9news.com. Take care.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.